And we're live. Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Go Figure Podcast, episode 21. And we're a small bunch today. We got Adam, aka Urban Spidey, and we got a very special guest today. Is Simon Hill, aka Plastic_Snaps on Instagram. What's up, bro?
Hi guys, how you doing?
We're doing great, man. Thanks for joining us.
That's a pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, big fan over here, man. We love your work.
Thank you very
Same
much.
here.
Thank you guys.
So yeah, welcome to the podcast. We usually just start by asking you like a few questions, a little interview and stuff. But
Yep.
before we do that, for the people that don't know you, can you tell us a bit about yourself and what you do?
Yeah. Okay. I'm 37 years of age. I'm a UK resident, and for a living, I'm a baker. So I get up at stupid o'clock, 1
Oh,
a.m. UK time, and start work at 2 a.m. and finish around about 10 a.m. And then I come home and try and get a few hours sleep. I'm married with 3 children, and we have a new addition to the family, a puppy called Logan.
oh, nice.
So I'm currently always busy. If I'm not working, I'm tending after the kids, and then try and do some ACBA grinding in between.
Yes, I can definitely relate with you on that. I'm definitely lately I've been very busy. I actually haven't taken like a picture like in a week or something. But yeah, I need to get back to that tonight.
I know that feeling because sometimes you don't get the inspiration or the ideas, and then it's like, well,
Yeah,
you know,
but usually lately with me, I just don't have time. Basically, I need to like um I work and I study, and yeah, I don't have much time lately. But hopefully, I can get something done tonight.
definitely, yeah, you get on the grind.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Luis. He just
I
joined
made
the
it.
call.
Oh, I did? I
What
made
up?
it. What's up, man?
So yeah, we were just about to start the interview. So yeah, the first question is how did you get into toy photography and how did you discover the ACVA scene?
Toy photography. I first started a fair few years back, but I was actually taking photos of Lego. That's
Oh,
where it
okay.
all started for me. So it was basically little Star Wars figurines, and wasn't anything too serious. And then I discovered a group which I currently help admin on now, Action Figure Trading Community UK, and on there. Um, I remember at the time, Sam, he's currently on ACBA. He was doing a section on there called what ACBA used to do, OTS on the spot,
Mm.
where
Yeah,
you'd set up a scene and challenge someone else or call them out. And Sam got me into the actual articulated side of it, and it went on from there really. And then he told me about ACBA, which I joined. My first time round, I'll be honest and hold my hand up, didn't fully understand the group and how they moved, and I didn't last long, so I came out of the group, and I learned a very hard lesson that you need to be passionate about it, take it serious, listen to others,
Yeah.
watch,
yeah,
learn, and I managed to. That was a couple of years ago now, and I got back in via. I joined the group Plastic and Paint P&P,
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I heard
and
about
just
them.
listened to the OGs in there, watched, learned, and just got on the grind, and then finally got back into ACBA, and I've never looked back, and it's the place to be, and it's where you want to get your work seen, and yeah, I'm definitely happy that I'm in there, and it's when you get your stuff on the board, no better feeling.
yeah. Definitely, I can
Yeah.
definitely agree with that because I actually joined like years back, but I wasn't. I really didn't understand the group as well, so I kind of left, and then I joined again.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's definitely the place to be with toy photography. No doubt about it.
Yeah, you definitely. The group wants the best from its members. They want you to push your limits. They don't want you to settle. And go in there and read the rules. The rules are there to follow, and then you know where you're going to be going. And yeah, if you want to improve, just watch and learn. Take the advice on the chin. Sometimes it's going to be a bit harsh, but you got to learn from it.
Yeah, definitely. Hashtag keep grinding.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, because I joined in like 2014 on the ACBA page, and just from there, just kept watching and learning. I mean, I'm no pro, but it's a good page to be on, definitely.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Totally respect all the artists on the page, definitely.
Yeah, I've learned everything I know. I've learned from that group basically, and it's awesome. It's an awesome community. I mean, some people who don't understand the group immediately like start hating on it, but they just don't understand that the purpose.
Definitely.
Yeah, the purpose of the group is to like display your art, but do it, right. You do it have to do it correctly. Don't be lazy and stuff,
Exactly. There's no ACBA. I mean, it's my original photos when I was just doing it for general. They used to be like 10, 15 minutes. You can't do that on ACBA. It's not about.
It's hours.
Don't rush to post. Do not rush to post. Take a few hours. I mean, you can't just take 3 photos. That's not going to work. You've got to take a good 50 to 100 minimum, and then pick through those photographs to find which.
And
I still make mistakes now.
Yeah, and sometimes you have like 300 pictures, and none of them really work.
Yeah, I spend at least a good couple of hours on one photo. But then I see some people knock out pictures in less that time, but they still come out with good stuff. But
that's true.
Yeah, but it all depends too, because if you're doing something simpler, obviously it's not going to take that long. But still, it's always good to put the work in, put the hours in.
Definitely, there's no rush. The page is always going to be there, so just take your time. And the main thing is enjoy it and do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else. Do it for you.
Yeah,
exactly. I think that's a really important point, because if you're not enjoying what you do, then why are you doing it in the first place?
Yep.
Don't do it for anyone. Do it for yourself. That's like a motto to live by, actually. Because some people only do it, for the likes and stuff. And, but then, let's not get into that,
No.
Next question is, how do you find inspiration? Because we all know that you create awesome content, and it's just interesting to know like your thought process behind it.
To be honest, I'm not the biggest comic book reader, so hardly any of it comes from comic book inspiration. I may use the comics for image reference, but to actually say I sit and read comics, no, that would be a lie, because I don't. It's something I would do, but I honestly, reading for me, it just doesn't grab my attention. I don't know why. It never has really done so. Inspiration obviously comes from looking on the ACBA page. I see tons and tons daily of I see a little glimmer of something and go, oh, that's going to spark something off. Or if I'm watching a movie, just general day-to-day life. And the weird thing is, I'll be currently say working in the middle of my shift. It could be about 4 a.m. and then I'll have a flashbang in my head of an idea. I'll grab the permanent marker out and I'll write it on the wall. Well, not a permanent marker, it's a washable one, but we got tiled walls at work. So I slap the idea on the wall so I don't forget it. Number one rule, whenever you get your inspiration, please write it down.
I need to do that.
I actually need to do it, because I sometimes forget.
Yeah, sometimes I'm at work and then I'm like, oh snap, I could do this, and when I get home, completely forget.
Or if not, write it down. Actually try and draw it, like a comic book panel, or just a quick rough ditty that, you know, just so you can reference that later on.
Yeah, definitely. I usually get the ideas like it's weird. I always mention it, but I usually get the ideas like on the shower. I don't know why. I just get them there. Yeah, I don't know if it's the water or something.
Most of mine comes out rolling pastry. On rolling pastry, and this idea of popping my head because I do not stop thinking about what I could be doing next.
Yeah, how I usually get my ideas, like when I decide to start actually posing my figures and stuff, that's usually when it kicks in, or if it just randomly pops in my head when I'm zoned out.
Yeah, sometimes by actually like handling figures, you get ideas too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, practicing your posing and.
I didn't hear that. I think you kind of broke it.
Yeah, you know, just general practicing your posing can help bring out some cracking ideas as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, moving on to the next question. Do you have like any specific techniques that help you throughout the process of taking a picture that you might want to share? Like, I don't know, like music or something. I don't know.
Very rarely I stick music. I do music now and then, but no, basically it's just I step out. I'm lucky because on the side of our house we've got this car garage which we don't use the car for, so it's basically my ACBA lab.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I've got a nice space. I've got a big table for my photography. I've even got shelving units. I've got my detolfs with my figures in. So I'm lucky I'm surrounded by my figures and my displays. So I think that generally is enough to help me get inspired, because I'll be looking around, I'll have one figure in my hand trying to do a setup. If that doesn't work, I'll just look over my shoulder, I'll pick another figure out, and then you know, I could swap that.
Yeah, that's pretty much the ultimate setup right there.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's not 100% tidy, but you know, they say chaos can produce magic. So
Yeah,
but you have like actual ACBA space. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know I'm super jelly right now, man.
I basically have to do all my setups on the floor because I don't have space.
If I did it on the floor in my house, Logan would be chewing on my fingers.
Oh, that would not be fun.
No.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, like, do you have any big like tips for any beginner that's just starting out getting into ACBA specifically?
Basically, just as I said before, it's enjoy it firsthand. Again, don't rush. I mean, lighting's key. I mean, LED lighting is what I use. Give yourself some space. And if you don't have to have, I've proved that you don't have to have dioramas to do ACBA. I mean, I'm lucky enough. I'm going to give a shout out to a very good friend of mine now, Louise Townend. She makes my dioramas for me, and she's a brilliant friend, and she's on Dia Structure that people probably know her work anyway. So I'm lucky enough to have a few pieces, but I mean, I find thinking outside the box helps. Don't just go your generic brick walls, alleyways. Think outside the box. You don't need dioramas. I mean, I've done a few shots recently where I've not had any dios. It's basically been natural materials. I mean, I've gone for a walk in the wood. I mean, the shot I did
with Hulk and Wolverine.
Hulk and Wolverine. That was some logs I took from a local wood.
Oh wow!
You know,
awesome.
So I mean, people were thinking, was it the fish tank accessories, which I do get. They're very good for photography, and they come in handy. But this was just natural resources, and I mean, yeah, I'd say just try and think outside the box. I don't like to settle for the norm. I like to do something different. That's I think why I enjoy it more is because I'm looking to be someone that does that something different.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like think outside the box, take your time, don't rush. I mean, you can shoot your photography on your camera phone if you want. I mean, if you want to level up, as I call it, go for a digital camera, DSLR.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a game changer for me. That definitely improved my
Yeah, that like
photography.
Yeah, I remember when
that bumps the quality like 100%.
But you
You-
don't need
Yeah, but
to
you don't
shoot
need
with it.
it. No, but it
But
makes it look a lot nicer.
Yeah, definitely. But you can get like apps for your iPhone to help with like say manual settings and perspective and focals, and so I mean, yeah, search for them if you want to improve your iPhone camera.
Yeah, and Adam, you were gonna say something?
I was just gonna say when I went from my phone to just a point and shoot camera, I was like, holy crap! The quality just of the picture improved a lot. And since I was like, okay, wow, okay, so I have to improve my posing now. So I improved my posing, and then I
Yeah,
to a DSLR just recently, and it's just
I mean, when shooting with your digital camera, I mean, you don't have to go fully manual to start off with. I didn't to start off with because I've never done digital photography. I always used a manual camera when I was at school. So, I mean, just stick it on manual to on auto to start off with, and then you can slowly teach yourself the workings of your said camera. So now I'm fully manual, and I love being fully manual because you can change aspects of your shot to suit your needs.
Yeah.
But when with posing, I'd say that was my biggest flaw. I mean, I was one of those people when I posted on ACBA, the classic running pose. I always got it wrong. Always got it wrong. Always got it wrong. So I mean, if you're looking to do a shot, find some reference material. It doesn't have to be in your comics. You can go Google.
Yeah, Google is your friend.
Or even, it's going to sound really stupid, but I've got the room to do it. Put yourself in the pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look in a mirror or something. Yeah.
You know, it's
it'll. I sometimes replicate poses before.
Yeah, and then it's good to study anatomy too. Like
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. In my opinion, you are one of the cooler artists out there, one of the more creative ones, and I've always appreciated the way that you layer images. Like you have so many stuff layered, but when it when you take the actual shot, it all blends in beautifully and creates this like little world that you get. Like you look at it and it looks so real. Like I remember the one shot you did, I think it was a few months ago, with Leo sitting like on the forest meditating.
Oh, that's up there with one of my favorite. Yeah, and again, that was an indoor shot, which
Exactly.
people assumed was outdoors.
That's what I wanted to say. Like when I first saw that shot, I don't think I was really still grinding at that moment. But when I saw that shot, I had no idea that was an indoor shot. I thought it, I immediately thought it was like an actual forest floor or something. and it's amazing. I really appreciate that. So,
illusion sold. Thank you very much.
I wanted to ask you, for people that, like example me, I want to do stuff like that someday. How would you recommend like doing that sort of stuff with layering items and household things to create an image?
You've got to with layering. I find you've got to try and create scale. You've got to make sure your scaling's right because you're using items which are probably just slightly bigger than your 6-inch figures. sell an illusion by the process of layering, but you've got to work out your scaled items. So you got to, it's a bit. I'm one of these people who find it hard to explain, but I can do, if that makes sense. It's you just got to work with the scale, because I mean the Leo, when he was sat behind that log, to me, if it was real life, that log, the tree trunk was going to be a good 4 or 5 foot wide, and it's going to have to be a 20-foot tree. So it was just a case of its positioning and it's
a lot of perspective play, right?
Yeah, yes, definitely, yeah. Foreground to it's hard to. I'm a doer, not a explainer. It's really, I'm sorry if that doesn't make sense.
No, that's cool. It's cool.
But it's
But you can if people check out your work, they can definitely see some examples of that too.
And the C sides definitely help. It's
without the C sides, I wouldn't have learned a lot of techniques that there are now.
Yeah, definitely. The C-sides are super helpful. I've learned lots of things from C-sides, and I sometimes even save them on my phone just to get reference for something later.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
They are amazing. I usually take them, because when I was starting out, I had no idea what I was doing. So if someone can actually learn something from something that I did, that's great,
Yeah, definitely.
Because when I started, I had no idea, and that's always helpful,
No one.
So that's why. Go ahead.
Say no one starts off brilliantly. I mean, I'm not saying I'm there yet. I'm still. Like I said to you earlier on, I still think of myself as a little small fish in this big ocean with the big ACBA original gangster sharks, and I'm just like potting around, and these big artists who have been there and are still there and are still producing top work. So I don't see myself as one of those. I just, my feet are firmly grounded on the floor. I just like doing what I'm doing, and I just feel like I'm floating around, minding my own business. And if I can inspire someone on the way, then that's a bonus for me.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, you're definitely doing it, man, because your shots are amazing. Like, I'm just gonna say it right here. When I first saw your work, it was a few years ago. I think we were on the same group, a TMNT group, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles group.
Yes.
And I remember it was a Revoltech Leo shot. I don't remember which one it was, but when I saw it, it blew my mind. Like, that's something crazy. I have never seen that before. And since that time, I've always wanted to do something similar, and and I started getting into toy photography slowly, but surely I've learned, and I enjoy it. So that's really important in my opinion.
Definitely, yeah. You got to enjoy it all. There's no point doing it as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, definitely. So I wanted to ask you, I know that you've entered the World Tournament Championship before.
Last year, yes, yeah.
Yeah. I recently entered this year's competition, and I only made it to round 2, which I'm excited because that's my first time, and I made it to round 2. That's awesome.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. I just wanted to know if you had any, for example, some tips that could maybe help me for next year or something.
Well, last year was my first year entering, and I made it to the final. I think I finished dead last in the final, but I mean, each round I progressed, I was shocked. I was like, how am I how am I through to the next round with all these other great artists? So to make the final last year and finish dead last was still brilliant for me. I couldn't do it this year due to just I never didn't have the time to do it, and I didn't want to go in half-heartedly. I mean, if
Yeah.
you're gonna go in, you've got to give it your all because it demands a lot. It is stressful, but it is fun at the same time.
Yeah, I can
Can't go
definitely
in
relate
like
with that.
you can't go in going, oh, yeah, I might do something tonight with it, or I might not. I just knew myself I couldn't commit, so I didn't enter. And the videos I've seen so far, again, still busy at the moment, but I'm managing to get through the entries that have been submitted, and they are absolutely mind blowing. This
Yeah.
year, the work has been phenomenal. It's absolutely, yeah, top rate.
Yeah,
And
like the stuff that people have been putting out this year, it blew my mind. Like I've seen quite a of the round three ones, and they're beyond amazing. Like I don't think I can even make something like that yet. I don't
it's
think I'm at that level yet.
I'm okay pointing and shooting, but I'm gonna take my hat off now and tip it in everyone's direction who produce these high quality videos, because the videos themselves are that's another game, and I'm not even
Yeah,
there yet. You know, I can pan the camera around a little bit, and you know, and but fair play. I mean, how they edit, they add music, they bind it all together and produce this like high level of intense.
like a film
Yeah,
basically. They create a
it's
little movie, and that's crazy.
yeah. I can't do that. I'm not even. I can take a photo, but that I still want to try and be able to improve on my first event that I tried at, but I'm not there yet. But yeah, it's again, in a way, you've got to again sell the illusion. You've done this setup, so you've got to move the camera. You've got to and come out of your set without coming out of the set. So you've got to stay on board, and if you've used some effect or you've used something to keep a cutout in place, don't allow yourself to get in too far into your set to you can see how I've done that. You've got to move that camera around in another level. It's crazy how they've done it, and I still can't do that yet
Yeah,
to their level.
yeah. I saw. I think it was the last one that I saw was Kid Grayskull's entry. I think it was. They posted it on the plastic and paint,
Was,
and
was that the X-Men one
yeah,
with Deadpool?
exactly.
That, I mean, if that doesn't win, I mean, I don't know what that is. Just
Yeah,
that's Oscar stuff. That stuff is absolutely Oscar winning
and
performance. That was
the editing is insane.
amazing. That is, I mean,
The
yeah,
little
okay, you can to take photographs, but then to do that's just
yeah, and the little bit at the end, that's gold.
oh yes, that's yeah. That I mean, again, that's outside of the box.
Definitely outside of the box, and I hope that wins so bad because
I
that's
almost
awesome.
I almost felt like a bit like I felt like it's a bit in Inception. It was like it kept layering out. You thought it was one, and then it layered out again, and then layered out again. It's like Kid Grayskull incepted me, and it was absolutely fantastic.
That whole concept was amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Props to if you guys haven't checked out Kid Grayskull's round 3 submission, just go look that up now. Screw the podcast. Go look that up.
Yeah, screw the podcast.
In fact, while you're there, check out everyone else's, because I will say
definitely.
well done to every artist who started from round 1 to in the final. Credit to you all.
Everyone did their best, and this year was amazing. And like I liked all of the submissions were crazy. I loved them for reals.
I'm rubbing my hands ready for a photo combat.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna enter it. I'm gonna enter it. For the first time. So let's see how that goes.
I might enter.
I got eliminated first round last year, so I'm hoping to go one further.
Nice. I'm definitely gonna enter, and I'll probably get eliminated on round 1, but it's okay. It's all for fun.
Definitely, yeah.
And the learning experience too, because we learned from our mistakes, basically.
Definitely, yes.
So next question is Are you working like on any projects there right now that we should be expecting, or are you not working on anything right now?
I did a reshoot today of the Samuel L. Jackson's. Can I swear on the podcast or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I had to rework the why the fuck won't you go to sleep shots because I had Chris kindly pointed out to me on my post yesterday that the left arm joint had just popped out of the socket, which I didn't even notice. I was too busy fine posing and everything else. That once I fired it up on the ACBA page, he pointed out, and I was like, no. And I was seeing it was kept getting liked, and I thought I'm not happy with my picture being liked with this little flaw. So I came back in today and reshot it and put it back on the page.
That's an amazing picture, and you know outside of the box, man. That's a crazy concept that I don't think anyone has ever done ever, and that's pretty dope, you know.
Thank you very much. It's the Mafex Joker body with
And the Mace Windu,
Mace Windu's head in the Buffy the Vampire library, and I actually handmade the little book.
Oh yeah, I saw that on the plastic and paint. You printed it out yourself. And it looks great.
Building wise, I'm you might have seen on PMP as well. I just sized up some foam blocks for a cityscape for Godzilla.
The buildings.
Yes.
Yeah. How's that going?
That from what you've seen, that's as far as I've got.
Oh.
So it's I don't want to rush it. So it's a project in between grinding, I think.
Yeah. Actually, let me know how they turn out. I mean, obviously we all will look at the pictures and stuff, but I'm definitely interested because I've been getting into kaiju shots lately, and I need more buildings definitely. And if I can make them myself, that would be awesome, you know.
Yeah, from a lot of the artists I've seen post on the page. I mean, they get some of those import little buildings, and I can't afford that. But I also noticed they've customized their own buildings in the backdrop, so I'm hopefully gonna try and replicate some of them.
Yeah, I've seen Brandon.
Brandon. Yeah,
it's amazing with those
spectacular work. Yeah, his work's up there. It's his shots inspired me to go out and get myself a couple of Godzillas. So thank you very much, Brandon, for that.
Yeah, he's amazing at those shots. I love them.
And Dave Johnson as well. He does some good work as well.
Yeah, Dave Johnson is like he can basically make any type of shot. He does anime shots, marble shots, any type of shot, and he makes amazing work too.
I think it's good that they can do it, and for any artist to be versatile as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it is easy to get caught up in staying mainstream. So I think if you can expand, again, it's going to cost you if you want to move into a different line. But I think if you can expand your universe of figurines, I mean, the world's your oyster with posing.
Yeah, definitely. I have a lot of figures that I need to take pictures with. You know, I wish I had more time. I know you mentioned quite a few artists by now, but any other artists that you really like out there? Just a handful, if you can think of.
A handful. It's pronouncing it. Some of them might be quite hard to pronounce their names because some of them have got like mainstream names, and then it's just trying to think now. Don't want to take John Connor does some awesome work.
Definitely.
Trying to relay them off now when my mind goes blank live. It's embarrassing.
It happens to everyone, to every single guest that I've asked that question. So don't worry.
Michael Asberg, he does the phenomenal wrestling shots. I'm not a wrestling fan myself. I lost interest in wrestling when I discovered it was fake.
Yeah,
but
Same
I mean, like, you have to respect what he does. I mean, his setups are outstanding. And he just doesn't do wrestling. He ventures into horror, and I mean, his horror shots
Oh yeah,
are off the chart, and
that the Ash
Evil
shot
Dead
with the
shot,
portal.
Evil Dead
Yeah.
shot is absolutely. It deserves 1K at least.
Yeah, that shot
It's
is stunning.
shocking. It's not even up there, higher than what it is. That shot's
It's
amazing.
beautiful, beautiful.
Absolutely amazing.
Definitely, I love that shot. When I first saw it, when he first put it out, I was totally impressed with it, and I still am every time someone bumps it, and that's amazing.
Just trying to think of some more artists now off the top of my head, and I've all gone blank. It's probably because I'm scared of pronouncing their names wrong. That's why I'm not giving them mention.
No worries, man.
I'm probably reading them different to what they totally sound like. I might have to. Let me have a look. I'm gonna cheat now and give them shout outs that way. Keep talking.
No problem, bro. No pressure at all. And yeah, while you do that, I don't know what to say.
Let's talk about that Mezco Old Man Logan.
Oh yeah,
Do it. Yeah.
Mezco just announced that
Spread
old man.
those rumors.
Mezco just announced that old man Logan, Mezco figure, obviously the 112 one, and I gotta say, I will get it. I want it.
I'm definitely.
What do you get? What?
I'm definitely gonna get it.
Did you read the accessories it comes with?
No, I didn't.
Let me tell you then.
Ooh.
It comes with a few obviously it will come with a few interchangeable hands like clawed hands and stuff. But it comes with a little baby Hulk and a little like a backpack almost. You know, like those baby
Yeah, I know what you mean.
where you carry babies.
Yeah.
It comes with that, so you can put little baby Hulk on it, and he comes with a cowboy hat.
Yes. Oh, yes. Perfect.
That to me is a must buy.
It doesn't look like they put on the knuckles, but I'm gonna put blood well, not real blood, but I'm gonna paint blood all over those knuckles.
I need to get fake blood again. I wasted mine on a couple of shots.
Yeah. When you poured it all on Kuga.
Yeah.
Just looking for the ACBA page, you got like the likes of Michael Wiseman.
Definitely.
Always put post shot. Adam Smith, the first guy to get 1,000 likes.
Of course.
That's the Adam is like the modding master.
Jerry always. I mean, his works. I mean, his lighting is superb. I mean, he never uses any filters. It's all spot on with his Zelda work. His turtle work is superb. Can't fault him on that.
Yeah, his One Punch Man shot is amazing.
Yes.
Brandon's work with the Batman animated series. Nobody else can do what Brandon does with that line. That line is Brandon's.
Yeah. Now that you mention Brandon, I just want to say congrats to Brandon because I know that the ACBA guys, Boog and stuff, showed DC Collectibles his actual pictures.
Did you see his face when he saw his work? That was gold.
That was great.
That's amazing,
Awesome.
Man. That to me is amazing.
I generally hope Brandon gets something from that as well. I hope that's recognition, that is.
Yeah, definitely, man. He totally deserves it because he makes I don't think anyone can make what he does with that line.
No, that's his line. He owns it, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Didn't whoever runs the ACBA Instagram confuse one of your shots with his shots once?
My Poison Ivy one.
Yeah, your Poison Ivy shot. Yeah.
I did quickly correct him because I definitely did not want to take credit for his work. Definitely not. But it was actually, I did feel quite humbled that I had my one shot mistaken for Brandon's line. But no, that's definitely Brandon's. And Derek, How do you pronounce his surname? Is it Borecki?
Borky, I'm not
Oh.
sure.
Apologies,
Yeah.
Derek, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but his work's great, and I'm always a big fan of his horror work as well, because horror is definitely up there as part of my my all-time favorite.
Your horror pictures are amazing. I love all that you do with Freddy and Jason.
And
That's
I
amazing.
definitely want to give a big shout out to Johnny Woo, because it was his Kylo Ren which inspired me to do my Wolverine snow shot, the one with the falling snow.
Oh, yeah, Johnny was amazing. He's a captain. Name I forgot his Instagram name. It's,
Sergeant Bananas.
Sergeant Banana. Yeah, I was gonna say Captain for some reason.
Captain Bananas.
And again, I don't think anyone can touch Pharaoh Black. Joseph
Oh yeah,
Joseph Blake's
yeah.
work on is DC is
yeah. He's like
unflawed.
the Batman guy.
Yeah, definitely. Just trying to. I mean, I could go all day listing them, but I mean, I think everyone who posts on the page is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of artists on ACBA, mainly most of all of them basically. So if you guys haven't checked out the ACBA scene, go check the Instagram out. If you like what you see and want to try and do it yourself, just join the group. But like Simon said, you have to like really like to do it, to be on the group, because I've seen some people get mad at the admins and stuff, but
Yeah.
really they're just trying to help you.
Way too much.
Definitely, way too much.
Don't hate, grind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And apologies for my short-term memory on the fellow artist. I've got the worst short-term memory ever. So, and apologies if I didn't give anyone a shout out, but trust me, everyone on that page inspires me daily.
So yeah,
I
go
just
ahead.
want to say some. Simon, when you commented that I inspired you to play with your Flash figure more because you got the lightning effects, and I had just did that shot with the Flash and all the lightning behind him.
Oh,
It was
so,
like-
that was amazing.
Really, like, holy crap. Because, I mean, you're just like, to me, you're just so much better than me. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. No, that shot, honestly, that was. I mean, I was using for a long time because to get hold of a Tamashii effect for me, I mean, wasn't cost effective at the time. So I was. What was it? I was cutting up slinkers, using slinkers for my lightning effect.
Yeah, but I think that's something really special, because
Yeah.
I've seen like you use household items to create amazing scenes and illusions, and it totally works. Like, I mean, like those slinkies, that works. That works perfectly, in my opinion.
Even like just recently with your Mikey coming out of the sewer and the plastic wrap.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I love that. I'm quite happy that it was that trying to find a water effect where, and I think I first discovered that when was it? That was last year when I did my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cannonballing on the
Oh
ocean.
yeah, I remember that shot.
And that was using like the blue plastic wrap first, and then overlaying it with what we call over here cling film, so which you might have be called plastic wrap where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was quite like innovative at the time. So I was quite happy that inspired people to go down that route and try their hand at doing it.
I suck at it. I tried it once. I need to get back to it. But yeah, you do awesome work with plastic wrap.
Thank you very much. I try to mix it up now and then. You can't just keep doing plastic wrap.
Yeah. I mean, but it works, to sell the illusion of water. I think it totally works.
Definitely,
so
yeah.
It's a good like method of doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
So these are kind of like the last few questions are like preference questions basically,
Okay.
and the first question is like what kind of figures do you like? Like what's your favorite brand, like Marvel Legends or I don't know.
Um, I'm just turning around now and looking at all my details. I don't like to say I stick to. I'm not specifically saying I prefer one line over any. To be honest, I like to be versatile, and for me, I only buy now to pose. Whereas previously, I brought I'd buy items just for the sake of collecting.
Oh
But
yeah.
now it has to be. I'm only buying if I'm going to be shooting it, not literally shooting it. But if I'm not taking photos of it, it's not going to be in the collection. So um, I'm very versatile. I think I like my neckers, icons. I'm in love with my Muppets. Never get tired of Muppets.
Them Rebel
Um,
Techs.
Revoltex, yep, Revoltex. Fig arts are very good.
Yeah, amazing.
Black Series, I still love Black Series.
Yeah,
And just anything really. I mean, if I can get a cheap import, I'll get a cheap import definitely because, I mean, they specialize. I think myself in that superior articulation.
oh yeah.
But I mean, if it looks good, I'm gonna use it in a photograph. I'll do my best to buy it, but I'm not I get kind of like envious of everyone when I see them hauling their plastic goodness because I'm so slow at buying. It's quite saddening really that I I've got a big family, so I have to make sure that they're taken care of first, and
Yeah, definitely.
funds for playing with are a little short. So it's I have to save a lot, and then it'd only be a couple of hauls now and then I constantly save throughout the whole year so I can go to Comic-Con in November.
Oh
And that's when I splurge. I have a big spend out then.
yeah, I remember. I remember when you posted all of this stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I mean anything really, as long as I can put it on the ACBA page and it looks good, then I will buy a figure that's pleasing to the eye for me, not for anyone else. It has to please me. So
Yeah, I'm really loving. Talking about figures. I'm really loving that the uh the Rebel Tech Spidey. That's the one. I think that's my
that is
favorite figure right now.
that is spectacular. I mean, when I first got out of the packaging, it was like I'm not putting this down, and I've
Yeah.
only done 2 shots of it, so I'm quite surprised actually. It's
I
I've
actually have done 2 shots as well. Only 2 shots.
I've done
I
0.
didn't want to. I don't think I wanted at the time that. I mean, because that's the trouble when a new figure comes out, the page seems to get flooded
Oh,
with
yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, people are showing their love for that figure. They want to create something, that's fine. But I mean, I kind of was just trying to suss out the anatomy of the figure, and I did the same with the Rebel Tech Deadpool as well.
Yeah, that's also great.
I think
But
I found Spidey slightly more challenging. I know it's basically the same thing,
Yeah.
but for some reason, Spidey seems to be more difficult to pose than Deadpool.
yeah,
I don't know
forgot.
if I
the
don't know if
legs.
I
Go
forgot
ahead.
to unmute my mic.
I don't know if that's because we're trying to put Spidey in his ultimate poses, because as we know, Spider-Man can pull off the dynamic poses. So I'm wondering if we're trying too hard to capture his essence on camera that it seems harder to pose than the actual Deadpool one.
No, I think Spidey is harder to pose because the legs are way different. They have different joints on the thighs. I think the
Yeah,
joints.
it's different.
Yeah,
on
it's
the-
different,
on the,
and the actual knees as well are they kind of turn like 360.
I
Not
didn't like the way people hit on the figures being ugly because they got to understand, as it's been discussed over and over again, these figures are not meant for vanilla. That's not them. These are
It's-
for dynamic
it's-
posing.
you can definitely pull vanilla. I've seen it done, and you just have to pose it right.
Pose
And
it right with the right angle.
angles, yes, you've got to because you can get that dynamic pose, but sadly, when getting that dynamic pose is you're going to get that fugly joint, so you've got to angle your camera and cut out that.
Yeah.
I still haven't taken pictures with my Rivaltech Spidey. I need to change that.
I'm gonna definitely try and take some pictures this weekend because I recently I just got today a rooftop dial, and I want to try that out.
Oh snap!
Cool.
Yeah. Also talking about a Revoltech Spidey, I really enjoyed how people came and did the PTY challenge on the plastic and paint group. That was pretty dope.
That shows you what the grind's about. Is you can put that challenge out and that's it. It's game on once those challenges come out.
That was awesome. So yeah, next question is do you have a favorite franchise of characters? Like I don't know, do you prefer TMNT or do you prefer horror? What's like your favorite thing?
My favorite franchise, it's gonna have to be a tie with Star Wars and horror. Because before I even got into my Lego photography, and I grew up watching like Spider-Man, the X-Men. I had like the early Visionaries, Mask. But my main love as a child growing up was Star Wars. So I had, didn't have many of my figures, but my friend who lived down the road at the time, he was one of your friends who'd always had everything. And we used to, actually, it's my earliest memory of displaying, actually, is we'd set up his AT-ATs and figures in action form, and we'd just step away and just have a look what we'd set up. So, and it was just mainly growing up then and then collecting Star Wars. It was everything Star Wars I'd collect. I'd collect carded figures, just anything to do with it. And then obviously met my now wife. So basically sold about 100%, well, 99.9% of my Star Wars collections of helped fund the wedding. Which I knew at the time it had to be done. And if I wanted to go that way again, I could get it. But I've now found love with the Black Series, and I've always been fascinated with horror, like the gore. It has to be gory for me to be gore. If it's not gore or I'm not being scared, then it's not working. So yeah, it's definitely a horror and Star Wars for me, my main focal.
Yeah, Star Wars is awesome. I think my main like collection is Star Wars. I have like a full shelf only with my SH Figuarts Star Wars collection. I used to have a big. Give me a second.
One second later.
Jaime died, I think.
Excuse me, someone was speaking to me, so I had to mute the mic. But like I was saying, I used to have a big Star Wars Black Series collection, and I sold most of them. But I kept all the figures that basically SH Figures hasn't done yet.
Yeah.
So I have a shelf.
Yeah, you practically gave those away.
Yeah, I gave them out for cheap. But I had to get rid of them. Had to get rid of them because, I have no space. So yeah. Now I have like a mix between SHF and some Black Series.
I've only got a few. Who have I got Fig Arts wise? Star Wars. I think I've just got Luke, New Hope, Luke, and Mace Windu. But I've got on arrival coming soon. Darth Maul and Obi-Wan.
Oh, those are dope. Those are dope. You will love them, and I can't wait to see what you do with them.
I've been looking forward to these two for quite a while now. So when they land, I shall be hopefully doing some ACBA with them.
Yeah.
But I haven't done a horror shop in a while, so I think that might be my next port of call, is doing a a horror shot of some sort.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
horror.
remember when you were doing a bunch of Freddy shots, they were just turning out really awesome.
Yeah, the
Thank you.
Freddy shots are amazing.
Thank you very much.
I think
yeah.
I think
Freddy.
I've only done like one horror shot, like one, and it was for Halloween, and it wasn't really scary or anything like that because it was just like a little Funko, but I don't know, I liked it. It was Jason basically with blood and stuff.
Freddy and Jason are my two leading horror franchises, definitely, and hopefully we get some sort of a new Freddy film next. I mean, I would like Robert Englund to reprise his role as well. I know he's getting on, but I still think he'd fill the boots.
Yeah, he's amazing. So any media that you enjoy specifically, like what do you prefer? I know you said you didn't really read comics, so what do you like to watch movies or something?
When I can squeeze a movie in, yeah. I used to be my DVD collection at home is quite big, but I don't tend to buy DVDs now, obviously due to the speed of them hitting the cinema then hitting TV.
Oh yeah.
So, I like to watch the odd movie. Again, I will aim for horror first, comedy next, then action. I like Netflix. Netflix is pretty cool, and I love going through YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is fun.
I like theories. I like to go in theories on things. Anything that works the grey matter definitely gets my attention.
Oh, that's awesome, man. So any other hobbies that you do besides toy photography, or is toy photography your main hobby?
Toy photography is my main hobby. Yep. When I get in the mood, I tend to try to keep fit and do some running, but I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done gaming in a couple of years now. I sold my PS4 because I wasn't using it, and I purchased some Fig Arts with the money I sold for that, actually.
Oh, awesome!
So yeah, it is ACBA is my main hobby. It's what I love doing. It's when I'm not with my kids or my wife, that's where I am. I'm in the garage. I'll get moaned at for doing it, but it's you can't hide your passion. You got to go with your passion, I'm afraid. And I always make sure that the kids are sorted first. And if my wife is watching her programs, which she tends to watch a lot of soaps, then if you're watching your soaps, I'm gonna sneak off and pose them shits.
Definitely. So any of you guys have questions for Simon?
Nope. I don't
I
have
mean, you pretty much covered everything.
Okay. So that was basically the interview part. Thanks for answering all the questions, and thank you again for joining.
Not a problem. Thank you guys for having me. It's an honor.
The podcast will continue, and you guys will basically discuss some topics. I'm sorry, I'm very sorry, but I actually have to leave. That's why I was interrupted.
Can I just say, before you go, a big thank you for actually rescheduling your podcast, especially for me, because obviously being in the UK, it's a different time zone for you. So I very much appreciate that you have rescheduled this podcast for me being on. So thank you very much.
Oh man, no problem at all. We're all very big fans of your work, and it was definitely worth it. And I'm really sorry that I have to leave. I'm so mad that I have to.
Catch up with the rest of it on the rerun.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave you with Adam and Bacon, and thank you for joining. Definitely have to go, but yeah. I just want to remind the viewers to hit the potato, and catch you guys later.
The potato.
Potato.
All right.
Thanks again.
So I don't have the slideshow. For some reason, Google won't let me screen share.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Can't go one episode without everything running smoothly.
It's okay.
So, what'd everyone get this week?
For pickups? I mean, for pickups, this week I didn't really get anything. I'm probably going to get some stuff next week, so I'll save that for next week's podcast.
Pickups wise for me, pretty much the same as every week. I don't get a lot coming through the mail, but luckily it's I'm currently on a week off from work, so
oh, nice.
I have been scouring the toy shops for some figures, but our shelves do not get stocked up with the latest stuff ever.
Yeah,
so it's like such disappointment. So, like I do always, I like to shop on the outside of the box range. So, and what did I pick up? Picked up a couple of LED bulbs. Exciting.
Nice.
And that nice Buddha statue, which I used in my Kermit the Frog shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And yesterday I picked up a larger just Buddha head, which I'm gonna intend on using. But that's about it, really. And some, cat litter.
Yeah.
Kitty litter, which I discovered on Dire Structure. From was it Alex mentioned it?
Mm.
And again, I didn't realize, and I purchased that, and it's great for rubble.
Oh yeah. Actually, I found
I
out.
thought you had a cat.
Oh no, I've got no cat. No, this is for ACBA. This is cat litter for ACBA.
Oh, okay. I might have to try that.
Honestly, it's
my
I
roommates are
discovered it
gonna
on
be pissed if
it
use
was
other
Dire
kids.
Structure, which pointed me in a direction of cat litter. So definitely go pick some up.
That is interesting.
I
Saves you-
found out about that through the DMC, Diego.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's really cool. So I guess I didn't really get much. I just got SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Ghost and SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Gaim. Yeah. Nothing too exciting.
It's like if I was on weekly, it'd be like, what did you get this week? Nothing. Next week, what did you get? Nothing. It's like, I mean, I've only just got, for God's sake, Wolverine. I mean, come on. That's how slow it is for me. It's like, but I mean, again, I don't rush to do anything, so I keep my ideas. So when I get the figures,
Yeah.
But I want to do some more work with Bruce Lee as well, because that's an awesome figure.
I really wish I picked up Bruce Lee when I saw him.
You need him.
Yeah.
You need him.
Definitely.
So anyway, what's next? I think it's news. Yeah, news is next.
Well, we talked about that.
Mezco.
The the Old Man Logan.
Looks so good, even though we've not really seen anything.
Oh, I seen. What did I see? I've been in touch with someone about pre-ordering the double pack. Evil Dead. Is it Evil Dead 2? Ash.
Oh, with the two little.
Oh.
It comes with the moose's head, doesn't it? I can't think off the top of my head what. It comes with Ash and again, the name escapes me. His friend that gets in possessed. I'm definitely sure it's a double pack, and it's Ash with his chainsaw hand.
Is it NECA or?
Yeah, NECA. Yeah, definitely NECA. It's NECA. Definitely NECA. For the life of me, I saw it literally flashed up on my newsfeed, so I got in touch with my friend who works in a local shop, and he said it put a pack when it comes out aside for me. So pretty excited for that.
Awesome. or should I say groovy?
Groovy. Do you guys watch Flash? Do you watch
Yes.
Flash?
No, I don't. Damn.
Are you up to,
I'm a
Are you up
giant fan of The Flash. Like, even before the show, I was.
Let's go Flash. I love it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love
I
that.
want it so bad.
I'm
That
back.
the little cartoony face he comes with. Oh, that's hilarious.
Cartoony face? You mean Wally West face?
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hey.
I'm sorry about that. I should be good now.
All right.
You missed loads.
We just talked about our pickups.
Oh, pickups.
Cat litter.
Yes.
Give me a second. I'm setting up the slides again.
Okay. Oh, the reverse flash. That looks good. The Mezco reverse flash.
Again, these Mezcos are making me cry seeing these releases, and oh my
Yeah.
god, I just like
Yeah.
I'm never gonna. It'd probably be like 2 years before I even get my hands on one easily. Honestly, it'd be that long.
Yeah. I really want. There's just so many of them I want that I just can't. I can't afford to start collecting them because I already have a bunch of figure arts, and that's costing a bunch.
Yeah, I
Wait, start
have.
collecting what?
Mezco figures.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely getting into that line. They're a little bit more expensive, but definitely worth the price.
I have the Shadowland Daredevil and the Armored Batman, and
Oh, I don't have the armored Batman.
I should be getting the Punisher and the Red Daredevil soon.
Yeah, I got the Shadowland Daredevil and all the Captain Americas. I got the other Daredevils on pre-order and the Punisher as well. You know what I missed out on? The classic Punisher.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
The pre-order came out on my
BRB.
birthday and I missed it. I was like,
I'm-
damn.
Definitely gonna miss this Old Man Logan pre-order.
I might be old myself by the time I get it. I mean older. Sorry.
Jaime, you didn't get anything except the Switch.
Oh yeah, you got the Switch, man. How's Zelda? Did he die?
Yeah.
Probably playing it.
Dang, it's sold out everywhere out here, man.
I haven't even seen it. Like, I'm pretty sure the only place that has it here is like GameStop, because Target that is right next to me just sucks for everything.
Yeah, the GameStop by my house doesn't have it. The Walmart
back.
either. I might have to check Target.
what are you guys talking about?
The Switch.
Oh, you got the
I
Switch?
think you got the Switch.
Oh. Yeah, can I say my pickup though?
Yeah.
So yeah, I got the Nintendo, two dioramas, and
You gotta send me pics of that.
I got the yellow jumpsuit Bruce Lee.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that
Figure.
figure's amazing.
Very good.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to post some pictures with that one.
I just
And
wish
I got
my only one complaint with that is it's got no like wrist pivot.
neutral face.
Wrist? No, the wrist pivots. It's
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those.
It's kind of like the other one, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah.
it's a bit of a wish it had
Yeah, those
more
are
movement
weird.
to the
Yeah,
wrist.
they're not safe.
Yeah, and I also got a Han Solo SH figures that I haven't opened.
Nice.
Oh.
Who's scruffy looking?
Yeah, Nerf herder. I need to open it though. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm saving that for last because I know I'm gonna love it. So yeah,
That smell when it hits you, fresh figure smell.
yeah. That's about it. An expensive week though.
You didn't get a Chaser or the.
Oh yeah, I got Kamen Rider Chaser and his bike. and his wings for Machine Chaser.
Uh,
Again, with that's one line I've never really understood is like the Cayman stuff. But again, I mean, if I see a post on ACBA and I can see the work that's gone into it, I'll hit a like, even though I don't understand it. I mean, I can understand the actual concept going behind it and the work put in. So
Yeah, those are.
they're
Not
actually
many.
okay.
Go ahead, Adam.
I didn't understand at all. The person that got me into it was Darius, the Amazing.
yeah,
And then I got
Hooked.
Jaime into it. Yeah, I got hooked on it, and then I got Jaime into it because he didn't understand at all. But yeah, they're really great figures.
that's one thing. Can I mention about when you're viewing art on ACBA is, I mean, you don't have to understand the actual figures you're seeing. I mean, just try and understand the work people are putting in when
Yeah.
displaying. I mean, because a lot of solid work is getting scoured over and
Yeah.
unrecognized, and that's very frustrating as a member to see people's hard work going unrecognized just 'cause it's not a mainstream figure.
I always
Yeah.
hit a like when I see the, even if I don't know what the figure is.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
the 3A stuff, a lot of that just doesn't get the it doesn't get the likes it should because no one knows what it is, but there's clearly a bunch of effort put into that.
You mean
Yeah.
like the 3A stuff?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah.
I
Oh.
actually, I had a brief spell with the 3As, and I had I can't even remember what they were called, but they were in the yellow jumpsuits. I had that gang.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
The
about.
3A figures?
Yeah, I dipped my toes into it briefly.
The killer hornets.
That's the
I
one.
think
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I literally dipped my toes into them briefly and then back out again. But I want to get what do I want? I want to get the 6-inch loop pins because I've got the smaller ones.
I want the new blind cowboy. Looks amazing. From 3A.
Oh, yeah. Hobo Fett has it, and
Really?
Jelly. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Damn,
takes
that
pictures
looks
of it.
amazing.
I think it might still be on BBTS. Maybe.
I might get it if later, not because I gotta pay for the Mezco stuff first.
Oh yeah, I gotta pay for my Saitama.
Oh yeah, Saitama.
I ain't got to pay for
Alex.
anything.
So that's about it, right? On pickups.
Yep.
Yeah.
We kind of went into news.
So I skip it too.
I mean, we don't have Nico here, so he can't read off every single piece of news.
So yeah, let's go to recent ACBA then.
Oh yeah, there might be like 2 blank pictures at the very end, or 2.
I heard there's a new cutout pack.
Yeah, there's a new cutout.
Yeah. That I hit that straight away when Kendall put the link up in the PMP.
Yeah, I miss out.
Oh, wait, take that. You can take my money for that. Take my money.
It's sold out, right?
I don't know. As soon as the link went up, I was in there like a flash. Barry Allen in and out.
I wanted to get them, but at the time I still don't have, like, I don't think I can afford it right now because I have pre-orders.
Yeah.
Pre-orders are gonna kill me right now.
Yeah.
I think the only set I'm missing is the first ever edition they brought out.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's the only one I think I'm missing. I think
Those
I've got
cutouts
They
look great.
they're amazing, and I mean, not every shot requires a cutout, but when it does require a cutout, it does put the polish on the shot, definitely.
Yeah, I've been recently getting into cutouts, and it's definitely cool to mess around with them.
Some cutouts.
So yeah, recent ACBA. Let's check it out. We got this masterpiece by our guest Simon Hill. I love that shot. Can you talk a little bit about how you made it?
I love now. Sandman and Spider-Man will always, ever since I got my first 1K hit with their face-off, Sandman will always be that guy I will revisit time and time again, see if I can update it or add something new. And this was, this one here was I'm using dioramas built by Louise Townend, and basically I've layered that up, and I've used
nice.
real sand along with polyester. You know, the polyester stuffing.
Yeah, from
So
pillows,
what
right?
I've done is I've coated the polyester in PVA glue and just rolled it in the sand and then pulled it apart to try to create it look like it was give you motion in the sand.
That's such a great effect.
Yeah, that looks amazing, man. When I saw that chat, I mean, you're basically the Sandman guy on ACBA. You always kill
Yeah.
the Sandman pictures.
I do like to do him now. I like to go, like I said, revisit a Sandman shot now and then, or try and do something different. I would like to revisit because I did my original Sandman one, which hit 1,000 likes. Again, not perfect by a long way. Then I tried revisiting it again later on, and again that got probably one of the fastest 1,000 likes. But again, I felt kind of I felt like I cheated with it because I revisited it. I didn't really switch it up much, and so I don't think that one deserved the 1,000 likes prior to the other one. So I'd like to try and do that shot, but not without the glass. Probably, freestanding.
Oh,
So I'm gonna have to try and work on some. The PVA actually sets nicely because I've still got that sand that's in the background now coming down at that sewer pipe. That actually dried in that
Oh wow.
position.
oh, cool.
So I'm thinking maybe making some like Sandman arms that way.
Awesome. Are you planning to get the Sandman bath at all?
Yeah, in about 2 years. It's something I would love to own, but I just can't. I can't.
It's a really good figure.
But I plan to make the sort of like arm attachments that the bath has, but for my Toy Biz
Oh, cool.
with like the polyester and sand and PVA technique. So
Yeah, that can definitely work.
Awesome.
That will look dope.
but yeah, that's definitely that Sandman shot. That like proper sand on the floor as well, and I use that trick where you put in the foreground, just in front of the camera lens, like spread polyester out as thin as you can.
Mhm.
So if you place it just in front of the lens, it does look like the rest of the flooring's
Smooth.
covered in it, but you're
Oh,
only
yeah.
actually using it close up. So it gives you a spread effect, but you're only using it in the foreground.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Thank
I
you.
saw Jeremy Lee Photography do it as well, and he does
Yes.
great stuff with it.
Yeah, I forgot to mention Jeremy earlier. His work's solid, and that I remember his Neymar underwater shot.
Oh yeah,
That was absolutely fantastic. That one, again, another one that deserves the 1K reputation.
yeah. So here we got the Mikey shot that we talked about earlier.
Mhm.
Did you make that pizza yourself?
No, that came with the Muppets Rizzo the Rat,
Oh,
and the Muppets they come with some astonishing props.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean their prop game. I mean sadly, I can never pronounce. Is it Paladise? Is it Palisades?
Palisades.
That's the one. Yeah,
Palisades.
again, yeah, they're not making anymore, are they? It's just going to
No.
be the selects.
They went bankrupt.
Yeah. So I mean,
Selector re-releasing them or something, or I don't know how they're doing it.
I think
No,
they're going to be the select.
Marvel- Diamond Select got the
Yeah.
license now.
Yes. Yeah, they're all right. I mean, the sculpts and the paint apps are nowhere near the Palisades, but I mean, the Diamond Select are still putting some nice accessories with them. So
Yeah, I actually really want the Swedish chef kitchen that everyone has.
Oh yeah, the kitchen.
Oh man, I really want that.
That is dope.
Uh,
That would be great.
I've got 2 of them.
Oh damn.
Oh wow, they go for
Yes,
like 100 and some change.
one for a long time was mint and sealed, but I opened it and I couldn't resist. 'Cause
Fun damn
sold,
shit.
I had 2 and sold one and kept the mint one, and then I had to open the mint one because I sold the loose one. And then I was at a Comic Con last November and I managed to get another one really cheap.
Wow.
So
So you've had 3.
in total 3, yes, but I've only got what do I had the I've got 2 of the kitchens. I've got the space the pigs like control bridge spaceship.
Yeah,
I've got
I've
that
seen
one.
I've seen Casey do a lot of work with that.
I did have the lab, the beaker lab, but I passed it on to my sister-in-law.
Yeah,
I couldn't scale very well with it because it's a nice piece, but it doesn't it's not very
It's-
high,
yeah, it's smaller because the characters are like
Yeah.
smaller.
so you could only use the figures basically you got given with it that would work. So
Casey on the ACBA group did an awesome Ant-Man shot with that one.
yes,
Pretty dope picture, you know.
but yeah, that Mikey one again. You can just about tell I used the glass technique because of the reflection off the tin.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I can see it now.
I tried so many different ways to eliminate the reflection, but it
Yeah, but
wouldn't,
it's barely noticeable. I just noticed it now. You know, I've never done the glass technique mainly because I don't have a piece of glass that works. But it looks very interesting.
it's hiding the reflections. That's the challenging part of it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be hard. I've seen some like even on the most epic picture using this technique, you can always kind of see a reflection
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah. So next picture is I think that's your most recent one, right?
That's the one
Wolverine?
before the Samuel L. Jackson shot. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That shot is amazing. I
Yes.
love how you peeled the bark to make it look like Hulk.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. By the way, are the trees in the back, are those just branches as well, like
Yeah,
little?
just branches.
sticks?
So, and obviously you layer it up and you work them to work the perspective. And
How do
yeah,
How do you get them to stand like that straight up?
scrap foam. I've got like thin sheets of scrap foam which I don't
and then you
use.
just,
So
like,
basically,
poke 'em in.
stab them in. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
smart.
That's a good idea.
and then yeah, I've layered that up with the big prime log which I've peeled the bark off, and then there's actually 2 more logs in front of them as well.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, on
With
the
the moss.
foreground.
Yeah,
That
That's-
shot is amazing, man.
thank you.
I love all of your work. Seriously.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate the support. It's yeah, thank you.
So here we got a Nico's work. We got a bunch of crossover stuff right here. Some Kamen Riders and some Marvel figures. Very vanilla pose.
I like
me
a
see.
vanilla pose.
Yeah, vanilla poses are great. So yeah, Nico's sadly not here because it's really early on his
Yeah,
timeline, basically. Timeline. I said timeline. Timeline again. Oh
Timeline.
man.
What is he, the
Um,
Flash?
So yeah, here we got the Hobgoblins shot. I like it a lot.
again, it's one figure I've always wanted and just never obtained.
Which one? The
The Hobgoblin. That was the bat. Was that the Bath one?
Yeah.
the one with the wings?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a Bath one.
I think I have an arm.
I think I have an arm as well.
I've never been able to use him dynamically in a shot because I tried to do a picture with Superior Spider-Man and him, but it just didn't work out right.
You have him, right?
Yeah.
Dope. So here is another picture by Nico. We got a Kamen Rider Chaser, which is the figure that I just got, the purple one.
Which
Oh
is
yeah, I need that.
a
And
beautiful.
on the back is Kamen Rider. What's his name again?
Necro.
Necrom.
I need both of them.
Yeah, I need Necrom. Necrom looks really cool.
Yeah, I got Ghost and Damashi on the way, and I need all the other forms as well.
Here we got more Kamen Rider pictures. This one's by Adam.
All of my pictures are Kamen Rider for like the past 3 weeks.
Wow, I never noticed the stand on Type Speed until now.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, me neither.
I did not notice it.
Type Speed is the red one, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like, which one? Which one?
Yeah,
I didn't notice it because I don't look at my figures' crotches.
Oh, there's Damashi.
Kamen Rider Ghost.
And you can just barely see the
Oh,
little.
the stand hiding the holding the little ghosty.
Yeah.
You could have easily hidden that though, just
Yeah.
by standing him in front of it a little bit.
But see, if I put Ghost in front of the stand, then you wouldn't be able to see Urison.
You
You
might.
just
You
angle.
gotta work the angle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Here we got a wet Type Speed.
Nice and wet. The ones that you do with Chaser, though, those are nice.
And then here's
Oh,
Bacon.
there's that shot that I did. That's out of focus.
Crispy Bacon.
Oh wait, is that
That's
a frozen?
crispy.
Is that a frozen lake or something?
It's a puddle in a parking garage.
But it's frozen.
No, he's in the water.
Oh,
Yeah.
this one is golden.
That picture is Crispy Bacon right there.
That's
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah, this one's golden. I love that figure, by the way.
Yes.
That's the 1,000 toys synthetic human.
Yeah, I need more.
Army build them shits.
I want to, but it's not cheap. Oh, go back to the Kiva shot.
I'm sorry, give me a second. Oh damn.
Oh,
There we go.
Oh, Adam, you took the one that's not in focus, right?
What?
Yeah, the one the one that I used, the front shoulder pad is in focus.
Oh.
It's just a minor difference, but yeah.
Is that the SIC Kiva?
No, the SIC one looks killer. This one is the Sochaku one, the really old one.
The
I
bad.
don't have
It's not even a bad figure.
You're not a bad figure.
And we got a Morbius on the back.
Yeah, because they were both bad vampire thingies.
Yeah.
Bad boys.
Here we got again Type Speed.
Too
see,
much.
I would have liked those the flames illuminated myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
by the way, these are shots by Nick.
Nick.
His
Oh, yeah, that
own
one's
film.
Nick. Yeah, I was gonna say. Is
Nick
that-
Toys.
Yeah, and then this
Yes.
one was by him too. Oh, I love the
Nice.
video he did.
Vape Nation.
Yeah, this one's especially great.
Yeah, I love the video where he transforms into that form.
Oh, he did a video? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, he put it in the chat a while back though. It's like
Is that a smoke machine?
I think it is. No, he used vape.
Vape.
That's
I was gonna say, or was he vaping?
He's vaping, but to take the picture. Yeah, that's about
Hey,
it.
and there's the blank slide.
Beautiful.
It's about time to check out the hashtag, the
Yeah.
GoFig hashtag. And
Shout out to
after
everybody that uses the GoFig hashtag.
that we can wrap things up.
Yep. Go fig. Best hashtag ever.
So these are the top posts. We got a Cameron Banana. He might be one guest soon here on the podcast.
Yo, Common Banana is lit. Very consistent.
Yeah, his work is amazing. And this is by Josh, right? Yeah, Hobofet. His work is amazing, and he's been doing outdoor shots lately, and he's killing it.
Yeah.
Told you he had the blind cowboy.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Here we got based bacon.
Dude, that one's old. That's a top post.
Yeah. Let me get to the new ones though.
Wait, someone posted a haul shot with the hashtag. Oh no.
Really?
No, that's selling.
Oh, great.
Is that
So
selling?
big. Wow, the second hashtag.
So here we got some weird pictures by
Yo,
Harris.
yo, what the heck? What the... Yo.
I don't think that's his final form either.
Yo, that's creepy.
That's whoa.
Oh,
I
you
gotta-
gotta do it
wait.
with 2 black body coons.
Wait, I gotta see that. I gotta see more of that. Wait, give me a second. Oh crap! What the hell is this?
It's like all he's been doing for the past day.
Yo,
That's all. That's all he's been doing for real.
I have to
Shout
try
out.
that.
Shout out to the Harris man.
He's in the he's watching the thing right now too. He's in the chat.
Oh
In the live chat. Yeah.
yeah! Shout out to him.
He said yes.
That's pretty dope.
I have to try that.
He's actually been improving quite a bit. Actually,
Yeah.
his latest shots have been really good. Let me just get the go figure again.
Whoa.
What the? Oh no!
No, that's not the right.
There we go. So we got the Harris with his weird stuff right here. We got more Common Banana.
Do you have a Marvel Legends haul?
We got a
For sale. It's not all. It's selling.
more Hobo Fett. Let me see. This one. Nippon Hero.
He used to go fake. Cool.
We got Nick Stois. This chart is pretty cool. Simple but dope.
How does he get 200?
Shout out to Akira Joe. He always makes great stuff. Akira Joe.
Yep.
Oh, shout out to Josh. He actually found us via the podcast. He actually found the podcast and then he found our Instagram.
Whoa!
Yeah, he contacted
That's
me. He's really cool dude, and he uses the GoFig
That's
hashtag.
good.
That's
Yeah, I was
dope.
totally impressed because he found us via the podcast, which is dope. More Common Banana. Oh, this is dope.
What?
This is pretty dope.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like,
Oh, bless me.
Oh, bless you, man.
The
it's
first
like
time, the first sneeze on the Go Figure podcast.
it's a commemorative event.
More Akira Joe. This is dope. I like the way he did this.
I like the green.
The arrow and the blood. That's dope.
Yeah. I need to get some blood effects.
Here we got a Common Banana nailing the pose that I failed to do. He totally nailed it because
Yeah,
I need to
he's
I need to try that.
actually watched Kuga.
Hey,
Yeah, I need to finish Kuga as well.
here we got a Jindy 41 again. And we got Psycho Ninja. That's dope.
Yeah, Psycho
That's
Ninja.
so cool that he uses the hashtag.
Yeah, that's totally dope. Spectacular Batman with a story, is it? Yeah, this
Yeah,
is a story.
With a nice sewer dial.
Oh
That
yeah,
doe, that doe is nice.
that sword dive is definitely cool. I can't wait for that figure.
Yeah, you gotta send me pics of the dials you got, Jaime.
Oh yeah, I will
Oh.
post them.
Crap.
Repainted face.
Yeah, this guy is pretty dope.
That's the guy that was selling.
Yeah, these are actually painted by.
Oh, that's a Monster
Oh.
Mash.
Oh wow, I didn't even.
Yeah,
Okay.
but InstaSam actually customizes as well, and he does great stuff too. But yeah, you can definitely see the
Awesome.
Monster Mash.
I need a Monster Mash head one day.
Shout out to Pat Dangerous.
Yeah, I like the lighting on that. That looks nice.
Unparalleled.
Jones.
Shout out. That's Clifton, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
More Hobo Fett and Josh, the one that I told you about.
More common banana.
More common banana.
Damn, I need to post more.
Yeah.
More.
I need to tag more. These.
And yeah.
Oh
this
yeah,
is-
I don't even use
last
the
week.
hashtag. I gotta use the hashtag. I don't use hashtags.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Oh, Terrence, that's my boy, yo. That's
That's
my boy
a
Augusto. Shout out.
Yeah, that's about it this week.
That's AG fam right there.
That's about it this week for the. Oh, and someone's selling some more stuff. But yeah, that's about it, guys.
That's what we're doing. We're gonna set the hashtag now. You know what it is.
Yeah, I will. I promise you that. I'm gonna start hashtagging. Feel really
So-
guilty now.
Yeah, I gotta use hashtags now too.
So yeah, has been a pretty awesome episode. Thanks, Simon, for joining.
No, again, thank you very much for having me on the show.
So it's always a pleasure.
It's now what time is it? 20 to 12 here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh damn. So yeah, let's wrap these things up. It's been Adam, aka Urban Spidey, Luis, aka Base.Bacon. We had our wonderful guest Simon Hill, aka at Plastic_Snaps. Check him out, guys. If you haven't checked Simon Hill out, you don't really know.
You're slacking. You're slacking.
And I
Do
want
yourself a favor.
to shout out to my followers anyway, because totally do appreciate everyone clicking the likes on the Instagram and sharing my work, because I am now currently approaching 3,000 followers.
Nice.
Oh yeah, congrats!
Really happy about that. So
Congratulations, man.
thank you very much.
By the way, before we leave, where can people find you? I forgot to totally ask you that. Where can people check your work out? Your Instagram page, and do you have any others?
I've got my Instagram page. I've actually got a personal Plastic Snaps Facebook page as well.
Yes, the Facebook page.
Yep, and you can also find me if you if you're looking to join more figure groups. Is Action Figure Trading Community UK. It's a obviously UK based group, but we allow non-UK residents in, and it's a very friendly community page set up and run by Aaron Roberts. About 2,000 plus members on there. And we also do figure photography on there as well, and we call it PCA, Plastic Camera Action. It's not ACBA as such, but it's spurred from ACBA. I mean, we tip our hat to ACBA, who are the main figure poses. But as we know, there's other groups that do similar work, but nowhere near the mainstream that ACBA is. So yeah, there's we do that, and it's called PCA, where we do a shot that's not time based, and we then call out other members to reply and just basically have fun enjoying posing. So that's done on Action Figure Trading Community UK. So if you're up for a little bit of fun posing and want to join our community, search the page up on Facebook and send a request through.
Dope.
Definitely.
Check that out, guys. Yeah, that's dope. So yeah, that's been a great episode. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks again to Simon Hill, and check out our Instagram page at Go Figure Podcast. Check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/Go Figure Podcast, and yeah, remember to hit the potato.